We have here Jesse Kotton, World Championship qualifier, top 16, Nashville, Tennessee. What were you playing today?
Burning Abyss. So, one tour guide, one Alec, one Farfa, one Rubik, triple seer, triple graph, triple scarn. Low monster count because when you draw a lot of monsters, it really doesn't do anything. The best ones, the only ones you really want to draw are these 9 and I guess the tour guide. Everything else just sucks to draw by itself. And even if you draw 2 of them, that's kind of mad to go Dante, because if you don't mill anything good off the Dante, it's awful. Because often you really ease it out, and you want to draw traps a lot of the time, so it was worth just playing more traps. The only thing that's kind of worth playing is Barbar, but I didn't feel like I wanted another monster. Triple Backjack and Triple Veiler. I play a lot of discard outlets, so Backjack's really good. It's almost always just like fine to draw it, as long as you don't draw multiples, and without discard outlets. It's great to mill. It makes Fiend Griefing a lot better, because if you already use your BAs, you can send it and search another trap. Yeah, it makes Fiend Griefing a lot better too. It's a really good card. And Triple Veiler, because I felt like my only deck's weakness were Decree and Denko. Denko was much more likely to see game 1, so I played it. And also, it's not a bad card. That's it for the monsters, just 19. For spells, Book Foolish. I don't like Regeki because I play so many 1-for-1 removals in my traps. And for Farfa, and like I make big monsters, I didn't find that destroying things was necessary. I would rather have more traps to protect my monsters. For the traps, Triple Fiend Griefing. I don't know why you wouldn't play 3 of them. You can send Backjack to get another trap and then disruptive play. You can send Graph, Scarms, or Sears to create combo plays like with Foolish. It really does everything. Also, the clutch to like shuffle things back in, like when they try to cycle back to Trish or mirror Trish. It's really good. The discard Ellis, Triple Wing Blast, Triple Karma Cut, and 2 Regeki Breaks. I played 8 discard outlets because you can empty your hand real easily so you don't get trished, and it also clears cards like Brio and Unicorn, which are the biggest problems for the deck when facing Necros. If I dealt with those, often they just run out of resources really fast and lose. The 1-for-1 removal, basically, I never like just killed somebody fast. It's just stalled every single deck out. Most matches I went like just stalling them out, and they had no plays left in the deck, and I had a Dante and they scooped because eventually I'd win. And then for the rest of the traps, you break these skills because it's a good card to mill, and it's announced like just window and Shekanaga, other cool things. Also like it's just very useful. And for the 1 of traps, Crush card, Warning, Bottomless, Ring, Torrential, Skill Drain. And no Emptiness because I didn't think it was that good in the deck. If I have a Graph or a Seer, and I discard it and I have Emptiness on the board, my Graph and Seer won't trigger. So I'm like that about it. It made me go neg a lot of the time and I lose my engine. And I have so few monsters, I couldn't afford to give up them and not get anything out of it. And also, like, I needed to have a board, and I felt like if I had a board in any other trap, it was just as good. Also, I didn't play Mind Crush because I didn't think it was amazing. Everyone plays around it. And they don't play around these for some reason, but they're much harder to play around. Mind Crush is easier to play around against a good player. And also, when you require me to have cards in hand, if I didn't have a discard outlets to get rid of it, I can get Trish right afterwards. So sometimes you get more plus out of the Mind Crush, but it wasn't worth it to me. So it's 19 traps. A lot of defense. Extra deck. Virgil, 1 Virgil. I only play 1 Rubik, so I only ever needed 1. Never regretted that. Triple Dante, triple Downer, standard. And then F-Zero, which is great. Never summoned it, but it's really good. Astigol, which is great under Skill Drain, and before they have Unicorn. Alucard, Nightmare Shark, which I never went into. Zen Mains never went into. Anganir, which is amazing. And then finally I played Diamond and Norito. For XYZ Universe, Norito is basically Shien. You can attach 1 during another player's turn to negate a spell or trap and destroy it. And it's both 27. This one's rank 6, one's rank 5.
Got your side deck?
Yeah. So, triple Majesty Fiends, and double Defusions. That kind is like for Shadolls. And like Majesty Fiends also give us other things. Like Necros, it's okay against. I don't like siding in 3 versus them because sometimes it's not the best. Some people are aware of it and they side outs to it. But yeah, it's really good. And then I played. What the fuck? All right. 2 MSTs and 2 Gas Cyclones. 1 Cyclone's not there because it was my friend, so I have to give it back. I played 2 and 2 rather than 3 MC 1 Cyclone just because I felt like if I milled the Cyclone, it would get me much farther ahead. Whenever I milled MST, it's dead. But MST is also chainable, so like end phase MST is much stronger than Cyclone. Both were super strong, and I think 2 and 2 worked very well. There was no time where I drew one and wished it was the other, but milling Cyclone was really strong, and it won me a game where I was able to Cyclone a Soul Drain. And then I played Triple Mistake for Necroz. Like, I don't understand why players decide not to use this. You can't use Skarm, but like, they don't have an out to this, they actually just lose. There's nothing they can do. And like with all your traps, they negative like 3 to drop a ritual monster, and then you just use all your discard outlets to remove it. It's not hard to get rid of it. And then after that, they run out of all the cards. Yeah, for the mirror match, Triple X Y Z Universe. This card is the nuts. Literally just every single game in the mirror match that I was about to lose, I can draw this and just win. Because I get Diamond, which shuts off the Dantes, and then 1 Dark Effect. And Norito, just if they have a lot of back row. And Norito, if they have like a Downward and a Dante, or Diamond if they have 2 Dantes. Like, one game in Swiss, I won because I had 2 of my own Dantes. I just swung and used it like an El Shadol to make his thing and swing for game. I beat a guy top 64 because he opened up triple Dante. And I discarded a backjack, stacked it, used it on 2 of his guys, dropped a Norito, and then OTK'd him. He threw 3 Dantes. The same guy I played in Swiss, I did it to him again. I dropped the Diamond, got rid of everything he had, left him with 1 card in hand, and that was over. The card is ridiculous. Like, the only other thing that you could consider playing is a Geometrio, because it's also just both backjack, but this is a better top deck. Also, I can use it with more versatility than a Geometrio. And that's it. So I decided not to play Fire Lakes or Maxie's main deck or side deck. I didn't play Maxie because like the only thing I ever used against is the mirror match. And I guess Tellers, I wasn't worried about Tellers, it's a really easy matchup. Necroz is already in my favorite, I find, unless they have their own floodgates like Denko and Decree, and I don't have the outs to them. And Maxie also like fills my hand, so like it can get trished afterwards, and I find that's not what I want. Because I'm only maxing for 1 when they drop Trish, I'm losing 2 cards. I'd rather just not have that. Or I can chain Maxie to the Trish effect, this is neg 1, and I'm not doing anything with it. It's not worth it. I know Fire Lake because it's awful versus everything, except like Tellers, Ritual Beasts, and Klee. Against Klee, like my deck, I have a decent matchup versus them without the Fire Lakes. And I was banking on people not playing them anymore because people had started to side more for them, and they'd disappear after the early rounds, and also people would be discouraged from playing them. Against Tellarknights and Ritual Beasts, I didn't think it would be too many Ritual Beasts, and if I go first and I have decent hands, I can win. Versus Ritual Beasts and like Tellarknights again, this is not easy. It's not hard to beat. It's so easy.
That's everything?
Yeah, that's everything.
Awesome.
I like how you end up with